It began about 5:40 a.m. when a man called police saying he saw someone driving his stolen pickup truck by the Reflection Center in Agana. Guam police picked up the trail at the Agana precinct, pursuing the vehicle down West O'Brien Drive in Anigua. At the end of West O'Brien, the suspect turned north on Marine Corps Drive, and police spokesman A.J. Balahadja says he made several attempts to crash into pursuing vehicles.
The operator of that vehicle attempted to hit the patrol car several times.
Other vehicles as well?
And other vehicles, trying to make vehicles crash to block the officers from proceeding the pursuit with that vehicle.
The pickup sped north on Route 1 with police in pursuit. At the Kmart intersection in Upper Tumon, the suspect squeezed between a sedan and a tour bus, causing damage to both vehicles. A pursuing civilian reserve officer in a police patrol car ended up striking another vehicle at the Kmart intersection.
The stolen vehicle had already cleared that intersection, and officers were still pursuing that vehicle when another officer entered into the intersection, going through and actually getting into a crash at Route 1 Kmart.
How was that officer?
That officer was taken to GMH and appears to be okay.
Onward sped the suspect in the pickup, swiping a fence at the intersection of Route 1 and Hamburger Highway.
He was swerving in and out between the few vehicles that were actually on the road, and he continued to try to elude the police officers and cause these vehicles to crash so that the officers would stop.
The chase ended here at the intersection of Route 1 and Route 3 in Dededo. Enough traffic had piled up at this intersection at that hour to block the suspect in. He couldn't go any further.
So officers were able to get out of their vehicle, run up to the stolen vehicle, ask the driver to get out, refused to comply, refused to acknowledge the officers, and they actually ended up pulling him out of the vehicle, with the vehicle still running.
Finally, one of the officers had to jump into the stolen pickup at this intersection and shut the vehicle off.
We have a 17-year-old Mel Chookies in custody. We recovered a stolen vehicle.
Is alcohol a factor?
Alcohol is definitely possible factor in this, and that minor will be facing charges regarding underage drinking as well, to include many other charges.
The chase was all over before 6 a.m., before the height of rush hour, says Balahadja, who defends the need for the chase and the apprehension of the suspect.
Why was it important to get this person off the road?
We had no idea who was in that vehicle, why they were running, other than the vehicle was stolen. And because that vehicle was hitting vehicles, squeezing through traffic, trying to elude officers,
he had to be stopped.
He had to be stopped.
I don't know.